We have absolutely no problems with the public inquiry, at the Ejura public inquiry. However, we have absolutely no confidence in the government's willingness, and two, its ability to be able to see through the recommendations of the committee. And I'll tell you why. As I say, 7 young men were killed by police officers, shot and killed in broad daylight. They were called armed robbers. When that was challenged, what government did was to set up an inquiry. The inquiry recommended the prosecution of the officers who shot and killed the Asawasi 7. Government went with money to give the family members and says to us, the Interior Minister says government cannot prosecute the policemen because none of the policemen is willing to tell government who shot. So they're expecting the policemen who were on patrol, some of whom shot and killed the 7, to come and snitch. Now, everybody who knows how the operations of security services are, when they're going on patrol, the chief armorer gives you a rifle, gives you bullets, and you sign for the number of bullets. When you come back, you account for your bullets. How did you dispose of them? You do a full report. So where are those reports? So Asawasi 7, government is not prosecuting anybody. Ayawaso West Wagon, a presidential commission of inquiry, not a ministerial commission. Presidential commission, that's the highest kind of commission you can find. Justice Emil Short, head of Shraj, extensive public service experience. Mr. Patrick Aikia Champong, IGP under President Kufuor, policeman par excellence. Henrietta Mensah Bonsu, professor, one of the finest criminal jurisprudence lawyers you have in this country. She's actually been, in my opinion, rightfully promoted to the Supreme Court by President Akufo-Addo to be a Supreme Court judge today. She's a Supreme Court judge of the country. These 3 eminent persons sat and carried out an investigation into Ayawaso West Wagon, did a detailed report. What did President Akufo-Addo say? He's thrown the report away. He says that these 3 eminent persons, they don't understand English. So the terms of reference, they didn't know what it was about.
That's not what he said.
When he says they didn't understand the terms of reference, the terms of reference were written in French.
There was a white paper. And so
the white paper says that the commission failed to understand the terms of reference. And the terms of reference were in English. And so if you're telling me that a woman who sits on our Supreme Court today, a former chief IGP, and a former head of Shraj don't understand English and don't know their terms of reference, what more do we need? And you see, if we had implemented the recommendations from the Emil Short Commission report, the killings in Techim and South will not have happened. Ejura will not have happened. Wa will not have happened. Because in there were systemic reforms in how the chain of command for the deployment of security personnel from national security, the Ghana Army, and the police should be done. A regional minister will not have picked the phone and deployed soldiers to Ejura to go and shoot and kill.
But he is the chairman of the Security Council for the region.
A regional minister should not be deploying soldiers in our country.